Hi, my friends, my old ones and my new ones. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're just gonna get ready and talk. I don't know what I'm doing wearing a sweater. It is like 85 degrees here in Utah, and yeah, it's like 85 degrees here, and it's just too hot. Okay, so we're just gonna talk. I mean, just random-ish, and some not so random. So, oh my gosh, dude, I've noticed such a huge difference in my skin as I'm getting like a little older. I never had these dark circles my whole life, never. And I don't know what's happening. My face hates me now. But, okay, so the first subject I kind of wanted to talk about, so I just put on my Tatcha primer. And my Mulan palette finally came from ColourPop that I ordered like, I think like 3 months ago. I think I ordered this in whenever it launched. I ordered it because I thought it was so pretty. These are just like, these are my colors. These are my people, my hair. So we're gonna be doing a real simple light look because I haven't really even been in the mood to really do makeup. It's already like late, and I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and kind of talk. I haven't really been feeling recording. Like, if you guys have, you know, the people that have been here have kind of noticed, like during the like thick of the quarantine, I was recording pretty much daily, and it was because I really had nothing else to do. But you know, in my like early mornings, you know, my family would be asleep. I would get up really early, and this is just something I like really looked forward to doing, was getting ready for the day. Like, I still really enjoy it, but the last couple of days I just wanted to just chill and like relax and not wear makeup and just kind of be in the moment of everything that was going on. And I kind of watched a little bit of YouTube, and I haven't really been watching a whole lot of makeup blends. Ooh, my eyes are red. I was sitting here watching a couple of YouTubers, and I started to get really annoyed. And you guys can tell me if I'm just tripping, if I'm valid in my thoughts, or if I'm not. Dude, I will take, oh, there. I will take anybody's constructive criticism. So I was watching a couple of YouTubers, and I started to get really, really annoyed. And the thing that was annoying me may not be understanding I don't know whether you understand it or not. And I think a lot of you will kind of get it, because my reach is small, my platform is little. I don't care. But even if it wasn't, I find it so strange how these like bigger influencers, even anywhere from 20,000 up, which 20,000 I think is still considered like micro. I am, or maybe they're mini and I'm like insignificant. I don't know. But how they are so afraid of talking about current events. They're so afraid to state an opinion on anything. They're so afraid to pick a side. And I get it for one reason only, that they're afraid of alienating any part of their following, right? So, but the thing is do you really want people following you that are so super narrow-minded that they wouldn't want to hear your thoughts and opinions on what's going on in the world. I wouldn't. Like, if, you know, if if I have an opinion on something, I want to be able to talk about it, and as like adults, and we're not trying to kill each other, right? Like, and I know that like so many content creators were so afraid to say coronavirus because they were getting demonetized, which in turn was making me afraid to say coronavirus because I was afraid of not being able to get monetized. And then I was like, what in the hell am I afraid of? I'm not monetized. I'm far from being able to be monetized. And like, what is the problem with saying it? I don't understand. It is a global pandemic that isn't gone, and it's still here, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. You know, according to the CDC, it's going to hit harder in August. I mean, from the last I read, that's what they were saying. I don't know what they're saying now. Yeah, so I get it. They put a lot of effort and time and energy into their videos, and they don't want to not be able to get paid for that, right? So if they're like, this is their full-time job and they're relying on this as their sole source of income, they have to kind of tread lightly. But at the same time, if you can't talk about the things that are happening in the world that bother you with your following, dude, I haven't worn eyelashes in a couple days and I still have lash glue. Oh, this is the worst part of eyelashes. If you're not able to talk about your following and use your platform, talk about your opinion with your following, and use your platform for good, what is like the point in the big scheme of things, in the grand scheme of things? What's the point? Do you know what I mean? Like, so, like this guy that died, Floyd, it's just, to me, it's like, I haven't heard one person, and I'm not saying there isn't any, I just haven't, none of the people that I follow have been talking about it, have mentioned it, have said anything, you know. And instead I'm watching like YouTubers crying over this is a hard video to make just because I'm like trying to like verbalize what I want to say without getting really upset and angry. I'm watching YouTubers talk about or cry about like how happy they are about PR packages and like how it's just like the most beautiful thing. And if you follow smaller YouTubers, you probably know who I'm talking about. But I'm not going to mention any names just because I just don't want to. I don't really, like, it's nothing personal against this person. It's just their video, like, was so irritating to me. I think it was hard to watch because I'm watching all of these, like, crazy things happen in this world, right? Yeah, they're not happening in my backyard, but they're happening in the world that I live in, to people that I share this world with. And instead of people talking about the bad things that are happening in this world, they're crying over PR packages. I just can't. I don't know. That really bothers me. It makes me feel, dude, this bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury, I'm telling you, I have never had to work less in my life to make something blend so beautifully. And I didn't even set my foundation. It's still kind of tacky. It's a matte, but it hasn't dried down yet. It's crazy. But yeah, I cannot with people that bury their head in the sand and don't want to open their eyes and see what's going on just because it isn't happening to you, or it isn't happening to maybe someone in particular that you know. Doesn't mean it's not happening. And it doesn't mean it can't happen to somebody you love. And it doesn't mean it can't happen to you. It's so strange. I don't know. I was literally sitting there watching this YouTuber's video, and she's literally crying, real for real crying about this PR package and just how beautiful it is. And I was just kind of like, I had just finished watching some CNN stuff, and I was just like, I can't watch this. And after I just watched that, because what I'm watching now, that PR package favorites video, seems so insignificant, seems so unimportant, seems so ridiculous that I felt ashamed that that's what I was actually watching. And like, I felt kind of sort of disgusted with who I'm following on YouTube. Like, I think that it is so true what they say is you have to be so careful whose words you allow into your head, whose energy you allow in your space, and whose to absorb, because some people are just ridiculous and crazy. Like, they can't see beyond their nose, you know. The rest of the world doesn't really exist to them, and it's insane to me. I don't understand it. Like, I get on Facebook, which I rarely ever do anymore because I'm like so not into Facebook anymore. I like Instagram, and now I'm like TikTok junkie. Just watching them, I'm like, oh my gosh, people on there are so funny. But I've been also watching a lot of TikTok cops talking about, you know, the Floyd situation and his murder and stuff, and them standing up and saying stuff about it. Those are people that are putting their entire lives on the line out in this world, this real world, beyond YouTube, right? They could possibly be alienating themselves from the rest of their department because they're actually standing up against other officers, which, you know, it's not a secret. You're not supposed to do that, right? Cops are supposed to defend each other and or just say nothing. It's like a secret code, right? And they're willing to do it, even though that could mean that the next time they go out on a call for a shooter or like a, you know, dangerous call, that means that the officer next to him may not want to protect him as much as he did before he made his statements on TikTok or wherever they're making them at, you know, for standing up against other officers. But people on YouTube are so afraid to lose their followers, so they won't say anything. It just like literally like stuns my mind. Like, I have never had something in my, like, besides my family, that I'm so afraid to lose that I'm willing to shut up when I shouldn't. You know, like, especially makeup. Like, I don't think that, and yes, I get it. Like, I'm like, some of these people have worked years and years and years and 20 years and 10 years or whatever. I don't even know if YouTube was around 20 years. I know they've been around a long time though, because I was doing it 10 years ago, 11 years ago almost. They've been working like all these years to build this platform for themselves and this, following, that they're afraid to lose it in just one video. But if people really love you and really want to follow you and have any kind of any sort of respect for you, they're going to respect your opinion, even if it's not the same as theirs. And even if they're not going to look at you the same, and even if they aren't going to stick around. I would rather the people that really care for me stay, and those that don't can go. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But I also do not rely on YouTube as my sole source of income. So maybe if I did, I would see it different. I don't know. I don't even think I would then, because I know me and I'm not one to ever shut up. So when I was afraid to say coronavirus, because I was like, what if they don't want to monetize me because I've said it in so many videos? So I'm just gonna say the virus, or that thing shall not be named. Like, I've heard people, YouTubers even say it, calling it that. And I'm like, I can see why some words are like trigger words and you don't want to say them, like, and I'm not going to say them, but I can see why some words are, because they're triggering to people. And like, assault type of words, but how the heck is coronavirus like bad to say? I mean, it's happening. Nobody is like, I don't know. It's a sickness. It's like getting demonetized for saying the word flu or apple, it's, or like freaking mad cow disease. Like, why would those words be so bad? Do they not want that? Why don't they want us talking about them? I don't get it. I don't understand it. It gives me like the worst anxiety to talk about these things with. It gives me the worst like anxiety to not be able to verbalize what I am feeling with people. So when I'm watching a video, ooh, look at that. So when I'm watching a video and I just want to grab somebody and just like be like, psh, psh, like, what is wrong with you? Wake up. The PR package that you're crying about is so insignificant. The fact that you would shed tears over something so ridiculous makes me sad for you. And I know I've seen videos where people cried because they received their first PR package, like they'd never received one before. And so that was like, I can understand that. I can understand that, because it's like, oh, like someone's actually giving you some, what you've been working so hard for actually kind of might be paying off, like, not that the whole reason you're doing this is for free stuff, but because what you're doing is now being recognized by people, by companies, and I think in the grand scheme of things, that's everybody's goal that does YouTube, is to have a large following and be able to reach a large mass of people and make people laugh and make people happy and that kind of stuff. And I know that's what I want. I mean, I don't want a huge following of people that are ignorant and rude. And I see like how much these bigger YouTubers have like the most hateful and mean comments in their comment section. And I'm just like, what in the, like, how do they keep from firing back? Because someone commented on one of my videos the other day, like, oh, way to play the victim again, which I was like, what do you mean again? I'm confused. But And my response was fuck off. And I, like, my comment back, my reply to that was fuck off. And then I looked at it, like, I think I forgot about it. And I looked at it like a couple days later and I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. So I just deleted the whole thread, like the whole comment, his, hers, whoever's, because it was like a fake freaking profile. And I was just like, I don't know if I could keep from firing back at people if they're like calling me names and, you know, I don't know. It is such a weird world we live in. I don't understand it. I'm confused by it. And I think when you are on YouTube, upset over, I mean, not upset, but like crying over a PR package and how beautiful it is, you better rethink your life decisions because you are so lost, my friend. So lost when everyone else in the world, when everywhere else in the world is like talking about this and you're talking about that. And that's making you cry. But this is, you're not even commenting or mentioning what's going on in the world at all. It baffles me. I don't, I'm also not trying to be rude, you know, like I don't have, like I said, I don't have anything personally against this person or any of these. Oh, I always do that. I like lay the freaking wand on my face. But another thing, like I've been noticing on YouTube is like such a follower like mentality. And I hope I never fall into that. Like it's so disgusting to me and weird. Like I can't tell you how many times I've sat here and wondered what I should record because I'm running out of ideas. I'm running out of just doing my makeup on here, and I'm running out of showing stuff because I don't want to. Like I see stuff coming out, like launching, and I'm like, I don't find any of that interesting. What am I gonna do? I have nothing to record. And then I open my YouTube and I'm like, well, maybe I'll see some tags and it'll fire up something in me. And I literally see the same group of people doing the same tags over and over. Not the same tags, they're the same group of people doing tags with each other over and over. And I'm like, dude, I don't know how many, like, if I could only live with one palette, videos I could watch. I don't know how many, if I could only pick 10 luxury palettes, how many, like, which ones would they be videos I can watch? Like, when I've got like 8 of the people that I'm following all doing that same tag, and I know they're doing it together, I'm just kind of like, really? Like, I literally physically, like, my brain will not allow me to watch all that shit because I don't care. I love makeup. Makeup is literally something that I've been doing and that I love doing on myself and on other people for years. That's why I started doing YouTube 10 years ago, 11 years ago, however long, because I enjoyed it so much. I thought it was just so fun to be able to express yourself and be able to change the way you look. And then, you know, I left YouTube and I came back and it was a whole new world. And I loved it. I was like, this is awesome. Like, this is so great. People are actually now making money off of it. Because back then you could make some money, but it was like pennies on the dollar. Like, I mean, I think of the couple of years I was doing it back then, I made $300 which probably covered the makeup I bought, because I didn't buy a whole bunch. I mean, I did, I remember doing a video back then on, because someone asked, like, can you show what you do to your hair, like you used to wash your hair? And I laughed when I saw that comment, because I used Suave shampoo and conditioner. And so I was like, I'm gonna do it just because it's funny. Like, they're probably thinking I'm gonna bust out like this really expensive stuff and tell you like, oh yeah, I use this and it costs me $80 to get this flat hair. And I get on there and I'm like, oh, you guys wanted to know my hair routine? Okay, well, buckle in. I get a $2 shampoo and a $2 conditioner. But you know what? Suave was making my hair like beautiful, so I didn't care. I don't like heavy shampoos and conditioners. I have a lot of hair, but it's very fine. And so if I use anything that has any weight to it, conditioner, it will weigh my hair down and it'll be flat to my head. And I like things that are not heavy. They're very light. I don't really like a lot of product. So yeah, it was just funny to me because I was like, it's gonna be a 2-minute video, you know that, right? Like, I don't do anything to my hair. And I still don't. I use Dove. So someone asked me again, now that I'm back, to like do a hair video, and I'm just like, dude, I don't even know how I would do that. Like, I literally use Dove shampoo and conditioner. They have this oxygen one, and I curl it with a 1-inch barrel. That's it. And I blow dry it. And I literally wash my hair every day. I'm horrible, but I cannot not do it. I feel gross if I don't. So, I mean, bottom line point of all of this is that it's been very, very difficult for me to record because I feel like such an asshole talking about makeup when just a few days ago someone lost their lives. Someone thought they were going home and they never did, and they're never going to. And their families are mourning, and they were probably supposed to be around for a long time. They probably have grandkids that are not going to get to know them. Their children aren't going to get to celebrate Father's Day with them. And it's hard for me to get up here and be like, hi guys, oh my gosh, look at my new palette. Yeah, I just can't. Not that I'm like that anyway, but I just can't. It's difficult for me to ignore what's happening in the world and not want to talk about it with the people that I talk to every day, which is you guys. I know some of you aren't here in the US, so you may not know what's happening, but it's not hard to find out because there's Google, right? Oh my gosh, I'm like a mess today. This is just not working. I'm not putting lashes on today because I don't want to. So I'm trying to build these up so that they look like they're there. Kind of, yeah. Got it all over my lid. So yeah, that's why I haven't been really around much, because I think that the world's problems have been just making it so it's difficult for me to want to record. And then at the same time, the other reason is, oh my gosh, I'm so hot. The other reason is I've been finding it very, very boring lately. I have found no interest in the people that I follow. Like, they don't, like, usually I'll watch some videos and I'm like, yes, that is such a good idea. They had a great idea, so I'm gonna kind of like, you know, I love the way they did their eyeshadow, so I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to replicate it. Or I liked that video, I'm gonna try to do something similar. And I have found no motivation from any of the people that I follow. It's been weird. I don't know, guys. I am still gonna make videos because I do like it and I don't want to not make them. I just think for like a second, literally, I need to like slow down because when I stopped before is because it wasn't fun anymore. I didn't say goodbye. I didn't say I'm not making videos anymore. I'm leaving YouTube. I didn't make a I didn't demand a parade. I just left. I literally made a video and then never made another one. I didn't say anything. I didn't talk about it. There wasn't any particular reason. It just wasn't fun. People were starting to discover YouTube more, and so the trolls were out and getting it. They were like wanting to be mean, and I was like, no. I have enough going on in my life. I do not need any of this shit in it. So I'm out. And I left. And I don't want to do that again. I really like YouTube and I really like doing this and I really enjoy it and I love makeup and I think it's fun. And even though my channel is growing at the pace of a snail, a one-winged bird, a three-legged donkey, it's okay. Actually, a three-legged donkey is probably moving faster than my channel's growing, but it's fine. I just don't want it to get to the point where this isn't fun for me, and I'm starting to feel like it isn't fun because I don't know, the people that I'm watching are annoying. I'm running out of ideas. It's hard to talk about makeup when current events are so crazy. And also when you have a lot going on in your personal life, you know, like this right here just seems like this important. But like I said, I'm still gonna continue to make channels. I'm not gonna disappear again the way I did before. This just needs to like slow down. The world needs to be kinder to itself. And we're not. We're so mean. We're so mean to each other and to other people. To each other and to ourselves is what I mean. Yeah. Alright guys, well, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great day. This is a plain look. I like this palette. I think it's pretty. It's definitely not anything I don't have already, except for I think this was not what I expected. It kind of looks like a Super Shock, but it's super chunky. I'm gonna try to apply it with a brush. It's pretty though. But yeah, so all right guys, have a wonderful day, an amazing rest of your week, and a marvelous rest of your May. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.